Hey guys, good morning. So I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick video. I'm hoping that next week we will be able to connect Monday, hopefully by Tuesday, to really be able to review and go over some things that I know we've been working really hard on. So I did want to go ahead and take us backwards and just review adding and subtracting, making sure that we are still comfortable with regrouping and all of those things. So I'm going to do a few examples, and then I'm going to give you guys a few questions that I want you to work on as well. And then you can pause the video, and then when you're ready, I'll go over them all, and then you'll be good for today, and I will have another one for you tomorrow, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So when we're adding, and we have our two add-ins, if they add up to 10, so let's say we had 392 plus 688. So if they're 10 or more, we obviously have to regroup, right? Because we can't just put a 10 here. That's going to mess up all of our place values and all of our numbers. So what I would do is put my 0 there, but carry my 1, right? I wish you guys were here to walk me through it. It's not the same without you. Okay, so now I'm going to do 1 plus 9 to give me 10, plus 8 to give me 18, and I'm going to carry my 1 again and regroup. So here I have 1 and 3, which will give me 4, plus 6, which would give me 10. So my answer would then be 1,080, right? So you always want to make sure that when you're regrouping, you're not just simply writing that 10 or 11 or 12. You want to write the number that goes in the ones place and carry the tens place over, okay? So let's go ahead, let's do another one. I'm going to make this one a little more hard since I'm sure you guys did that one perfectly. So let's do 5,267 plus 7,000. Do you hear too many sevens there? Plus 7,458. Okay, so again, that's 5,267 plus 7,458. Okay, so 7 plus 8 would give me what? Hopefully you said 15. So I'm going to put my 5 and carry my 1 into the tens place. So now I have 1 plus 6 to give me 7, and 7 plus 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'll put my 2 and carry my 1. Then again, I have 1 plus 2 to give me 3, plus 4 to give me 7. And here, I wouldn't have to carry anything because I didn't end up going over 10. So I'm going to keep this here, and then 5 plus 7 again is 12. So your answer should have been 12,725. Okay? So I am going to give you a few problems to do. I'm also going to go ahead and put them in the details section just in case you miss what they are, or if I'm moving too quickly, then you can go back and check them down below. And then also I will tell you to pause the video so you can go ahead and work on these problems, and then once you unpause it, we're going to go over and review them. Okay, so like always, take your time. You are not rushed at all, especially at home. You have all the freedom you need, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to write them hopefully a little bit bigger. I know they're showing up a little small, and I know I'm backwards, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to work together as much as we can, okay? So let's go ahead. So let's do 3,251 plus 4,321. Okay? So again, the first one is 3,251 plus 4,321. Okay? Then we'll do 10,467 plus 76,401. Okay? So let's go ahead, let's work. Oh, actually, let me squeeze one more in since we have some space over here. So now let's do 56 623 plus 58,420. Okay? So, of course, I'm going to post them below. I know they're showing up backwards for you guys, like I said, but I will post them in the comments section, and you should be able to work these out. So go ahead and pause your video now so you can work on them, and then whenever you're ready, go ahead and click play, and I will go over them step by step, and hopefully we have the same answers. Alrighty, talk to you soon. Alright guys, so let's go ahead, let's review, okay? So, we're obviously going to have to start in our ones place, okay? So, our ones place is here, so we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, right? So, we go this way, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, okay? So, 1 plus 1 would give me 2. 5 plus 2 would give me 7. 2 plus 3 would give me 5. And 3 plus 4 would give me 7. So here on this problem, we actually didn't have to regroup or move anything over at all. So this one you definitely should have gotten correct, okay? So again, this answer was 7,572. All right, and then for our next problem, looks like, not sure we needed to regroup here either. Maybe I'll have to give you guys some harder ones. All right, so let's see. So we have 1 plus 7 is going to give me 8. 6 plus 0 will give me 0. 4 plus 4 will give me 8. 0 plus 6 is 6. And 1 plus 7 is 8. Wow, so you got a kind of a weird number here. You should have gotten 86,868. All right, let's hope. Oh my goodness, barely any regrouping, guys. We're going to definitely have to do some more here. Okay? So 3 plus 0 is going to give me 3. 2 plus 2 will give me 4. 1 plus 4 will give me 5. 6 plus 8 will give me what? 14, hopefully. So we have 14. So I'm going to put my 4 and carry my 1 over, right? So then I'll add 1 plus 5 to get 6. 6 plus 5 to give me 11. So here I'm just going to write the whole 11 because we don't have anywhere else to carry it over to, right? So now for this problem, you should have gotten 114,543. And again, guys, I know it's backwards. I'm so sorry. I wish this wasn't happening. But you just got to do with what we got, right? All right, so go ahead, check your work. Make sure you have moved everything over. Make sure you borrowed right here for... not borrowed, carried over. So here we have the 1 plus 5 plus 5 to give you 11, right? So check your answers here. If you want to pause it maybe and make sure. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and add 3 more problems on the bottom, definitely this time with some regrouping involved. So let's do 9, 5, 4, 8, so 9,548 plus 6,686. Okay, so you should have 9,548 plus 6,686. Okay, so there's 1. Now let's do 6,753. So we have 6,753 plus 9,353. Okay, so you have 6,753 plus 9,353. Okay, and the last one, we're going to make it a long one. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4. Okay, so the next one is a big one. Okay, so your top number is 473,211 plus 696,659. Okay, so again, if you missed it, how I was just reading it off, go ahead and look in the description below, and you should be able to find the answers there. And then we will go ahead and get started on them. Okay, so if you're working right now, go ahead and pause the video, and then whenever you're ready, go ahead and click play, and we will work through them again. All right? All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get started. So again, we're going to start in what place? Hopefully you said the ones place, because that is going to be the correct answer. Okay, so we have 8 plus 6. So 8 plus 6, I know. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 more to give me 8 would be 14. So I'm going to put my 4, carry my 1. Then I'll have 1 plus 4 to give me 5, 5 plus 8 to give me 13. So I'm going to put my 3, carry my 1. Lots of regrouping in this one here. Okay, then I have 1 and 5 to give me 6, plus another 6 to give me 12. So I'll put my 2, carry my 1. 1 plus 9 to give me 10, plus 6. So in this case, I'm going to obviously just write out the 16 because I have nowhere else to carry it over to. Okay, so then 16. So your answer for that one should have been 16,234. So hopefully you got that. Okay? All right, so let's go over to the next one here. I'll squat down. Okay? So we have 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 will give us 6. 5 plus 5 will give us 10. So carry my 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry my 1. All right. So now I have 6 plus 1 to give me 7. Plus 9, which would give me 16. So here your answer should have been 16,106. Okay? Then our last addition problem for today, let's go ahead and do 1 plus 9, which would give me 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 5 to get 7. 2 plus 6 is 8. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 9 will give me 16. And I'll carry my 1 again. So here we had lots of adding without even having to do any regrouping, okay? So here we have 1 plus 4 to give us 5, like I always do in class with you guys. So 5 plus 6 will give me 11. Okay, so wow, this is a pretty big number. So your number should have been 1,169,870. So I'm hoping you got that. Go ahead and pause the video now just to check your work, check your answers. Again, I'm so sorry it's backwards. Okay, so go ahead, click pause if you need to. All right, good. Well, I hope you guys are all doing awesome so far on that. We are also going to do a few quick subtraction ones as well. And then I'll have a different video for you tomorrow, okay? So let's go ahead. All right. So let's erase our boards, turn to a new paper if you need to, drink some water, pet your dog, pet your cat, pet your brother, pet your sister, okay? All right, so just like we did with adding, we're also going to have to do some borrowing with subtraction. So this time we're going to take from the place to the left, right? So if we have, let's say we have 10 minus 8, we know that's 2 because that's a small number, right? But let's say we had 108 minus 19. We're going to start in our ones place here. But can I take 8 from 9? No, right? Or I can't take 9 from 8. I'm sorry. So I can't take 9 from 8. So what we're going to have to do is borrow, right? We're going to have to regroup. So normally we would regroup from the tens place. But our tens place is a 0, so that's not going to be able to really help us. So we're going to have to bring it over to the hundreds place, remember? So hundreds, tens, ones. So now we're going to take from here, and this will become a 0. This will become a 9, and our ones place, our 8 will become an 18. Okay? So 18 minus 9 will give me 9, and 9 minus 1 will give me 8. So your answer would be 89. But we needed to really do some borrowing and carrying back over to really be able to subtract anything with our number. So let's go ahead, let's give a few more a try. Then I'm going to pause you, or have you pause me. Sorry, I'm not going to pause you. You're going to pause me. You're going to check or do your work, then we'll walk through them together, okay? So, let's go ahead. All right, so let's do 6,537 minus 4,264. Okay, so let's work on this one together, step by step. All right, so first I have 7 minus 4. So since 7 is the larger number and it's our first number on the top, we can go ahead and do this, okay? So 7 minus 4 would give me 3. 3 minus 6. Can I do 3 minus 6? No, I can't. So I'm going to have to borrow or regroup from our 5. So my 5, I'm going to cross out and make it a 4. And my 3, I'm going to make it a 13. Okay? So 13 minus 6, take a second, 13 minus 6 should give you 7. Okay, 4 minus 2 is going to be 2, and 6 minus 4 is going to be 2 also. So here you have 2,273. Okay? So next, let's go ahead and move into a few more. I'm going to write them down and read them to you. So start writing them down as I'm saying them. And then these last, let's say we'll do 5 subtraction problems, just like we did 6 addition. So we already have 1. So let's go ahead and copy these down. Then I will pause, or you will pause me. I'm never going to be able to figure this out, guys. I miss you. I wish we were just in here all together. Okay, so then I'm going to tell you to pause me. Go ahead and pause me. Do all the work you need to do. Take your time, and then we'll go over them. Okay? So let's go ahead. Let's do 8,462 minus 2,648. Okay? So 8,462 minus 2,648. Okay? And then here we'll do 15,221 minus 11,437. So again, that one was 15,221 minus 11,437. Then we'll do, let's do 7,426 minus 8,394. Okay? So that one was 7,426 minus 8,394. All right, then we'll have 62,453. So again, that one was 62,453 minus 18,936. Okay, so that one, your bottom number should be 18,936. And then our last one here, we'll do 38,411 minus 22,853. Okay, so your top number is 38,411 minus 22,853. Okay, so go ahead, click pause if you need to, or take a second, see if you can decipher what these numbers are backwards. Again, they are in the description in the bottom below. So go ahead and pause me, work out what you need to do, and whenever you're ready, go ahead, click play, and we will start reviewing. Okay, good luck. All right, so let's see what we have here. So 2 minus 8. I know 2 is smaller than 8, so I have to borrow. So that means you also have to borrow. So 6 is going to become 5, and 2 is going to become 12. So now I have 12 minus 8, which would give me 4. 5 minus 4 to give me 1. Okay, now I'm here again, and 4 minus 6. I can't do it, so I'm going to borrow. My 8 will become a 7, and my 4 will become 14. So 14 minus 6 will give me 8, and 7 minus 2 will give me 5. So for this, your first one that you did alone, you should have gotten 5,814. Okay? So let's go ahead, let's move on to our next one. This one we have lots of regrouping to do, okay? So 1 minus 7, I know I can't do that. You should know that too. So my 2 in my tens place is going to become a 1. And my 1 in the ones place is going to become 11. So 11 minus 7 will give me 4. And now I'm ready to move over, but 1 minus 3, can't do it. Okay, so I'm going to borrow from my 2. My 2 will become a 1, and this one will also become an 11. So 11 minus 3 will give me 8. Oh, but now again, I'm at 1 minus 4, so I have to borrow from my 5, make that a 4, and that one's also going to be an 11. You guys should know how to subtract from 11 perfectly at the end of this. Okay, so 11 minus 4 will give me 7. 4 minus 1 will give me 3. And then we have 1 minus 1, which will give us nothing, or 0. So your answer should have been 3,784. Okay? Take a second, look over the work if you need to. That one had a lot of, backwards. That one had a lot of regrouping. Okay? Go ahead. Remember, it's backwards, guys. It's flipped. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead. Let's keep it going here. All right. So here we have 6 minus 4 to give us 2. 2 minus 9, can't do it. So I'm going to borrow from my 4, make that a 3, and my 2 a 12. So now 12 minus 9 will give me 3. 3 minus 3 will give me 0. And oh my goodness, Miss Metten made a huge mistake when I gave you your numbers. So let's go ahead. You know what? Erase this one. We're going to flip it. Okay? So it's going to be 8,394 minus 7,426. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that. I'm so sorry, guys. My goodness, Ms. Metten is losing her brain. Okay? So this one, remember, we all make mistakes, which means you should make mistakes too. Okay? So 4 minus 6. Still can't do it even when we flip it around, right? So I'm going to borrow from the 9. The 9 will become an 8, and this one will become a 14. So now 14 14 minus 6 will give me 8. 8 minus 2 will give me 6. 3 minus 4, can't do it, right? So I have to borrow from my 8, which will become a 7, and this 3 is a 13. So now 13 minus 4 should give you 9, and 7 minus 7 is going to give you 0, so your answer should be 968. Okay? Sorry about that, guys. So again, 968 on this one, and I'll make sure I put the correct equation for that one the first time you do it. So you just got a good laugh to laugh at Miss Men, right? Okay. All right, so let's keep going, guys. So we have 3 minus 6, can't do it, so I got to borrow from my 5. My 5 becomes a 4, and my 3 is a 13. So now 13 minus 6 will be 7. 4 minus 3 will be 1. 4 minus 9, I can't do that, so my 2 has to become a 1, and my 4 is a 14. Okay, you guys still with me? Pause me if you need to. Take your time, okay? So now we're at 14 minus 9. So 14 minus 9 will give me 5. Uh-oh. Now I have 6. Wait. Yeah, sorry. Now I have 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 I can't do, so I have to borrow from my 6. And my 1 will become an 11 now. Okay, so up here you should have 11 minus 8 to give you 3. And 5 minus 1 to give you 4. Okay, so your answer for this problem should be 43,517. Okay. All right, and our last one that I can already see has so much regrouping. So let's see how we did. So 1 minus 3, can't do it. So I have to borrow from my 1. This one actually is going to become a 0. Okay, so make sure it became a 0 and move your 10, or your 1's place should now be an 11. Okay, so 11 minus 3 is 8. But I can't do 0 minus 5 because 0 is much smaller than 5, right? So I'm going to have to borrow from my 4, who will then become a 3, and this 0 will become a 10. So 10 minus 5, we should get 5. So that's good. But now we have, again, 3 minus 8. So I have to borrow from this 8 in the thousands place. So this 8 will become a 7, and that 3 will become a 13. So now we have 13 minus 8, which will also give us 5. 7 minus 2 will give us 5. And then 3 minus 2, which is seemingly the only one that we could do without having to move anything around, is 1. So your answer should be 15,558. Okay, so take a second, check your numbers, check your answers, check everything you need. I'll move it a little closer, see if, see if that helps. Okay, let's go ahead and pause it if you need it. Okay. All right, guys, well, awesome work today. I know it's been a little bit since we've really focused on adding and subtracting, so I just wanted to touch on that before we keep moving on and reviewing everything we already know. So I want you to kiss your brain, give yourself a big hug, like I would squeeze you guys. I miss you. I love you. I will talk to you soon. Once we get everyone their computer, we will start doing live classes so we can all talk to each other. And I can't wait to get that started, okay? So I love you guys. Stay safe, stay home, be careful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.